Live for the fifth time in a row, for the fifth night in a row. We have gone live, the fifth and last night. Oh, this has been a tiring Easter weekend in terms of streaming. How many hours did I stream for over the past few days? Let's take a look, actually. Stream for 4 hours 45 yesterday, 6 hours the night before, 5.5 the day before that, and almost 2 the day before that. So that's what 6.5 plus 5.5 makes 12. 12 plus yeah, because every day I'm getting more and more tired, so I stream later and later. But yeah, I just did a quick count. It seems like I've been streaming for 18 hours for the past 4 days combined. So I guess today we'll probably make it more than 20. Oh my god. It's pretty tiring to stream every night, I do have to say. But hey, I guess I'm streaming a lot because I'm making up for the fact that over the next 2.5 weeks, there probably will just be not 2.5, 2 weeks. There'll be like 2 streams. Yeah, there'll be 2. So I'm you know what? It balances out. And neither stream is planned to be that long, I don't think. But then, hey, after that, I'll be back to being daily streamer for a week. But yeah, the stream sounds quiet because I forgot that I turned the volume down while I was farming for relics earlier. So let's just put that on 6. We don't need to we don't need to put on full volume for a quest that will probably not be voiced anyways. I'll say I might have forgotten to do yesterday's dailies on Genshin. Cooked. It's pretty tired, was working on some stuff, looked back at the clock, it was already like 2:05 AM, and so cooked. It's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, I get 1 day break tomorrow and then back on the grind. Oh yeah, never mind. It's 3 streams over the next 2 weeks. I forgot I was gonna be live again in 2 nights time, either 2 nights time or the day after that night. But yeah, Polar for Linnea. I mean, grinding for Dorman Port is like overstating what I'll be doing. I'll just be grabbing all the local specialties, and wherever those end up being, I'll just go. So, yeah. Probably not gonna actually be that much exploration. We'll be grabbing a bunch of waypoints for sure, but the actual, like, world questing and stuff will happen after I'm done with my finals. Anyways, let me settle the YouTube stream. I've been yapping a lot. So, time to set that up. This stream I do not see, unless the event is just way longer than I expected. I don't see the stream lagging? I'm tired, alright? Cut me some slack. I don't see this thing lasting longer than, let's just be safe and say 3 hours. Just because I am pretty damn tired, and I do have to get food after the stream, so I don't think I'm gonna stay streaming until like 10 AM like I did some of those other nights. Alright. Finally, I get to stream with a new thumbnail, because the past 2 streams has just been the same one thumbnail I made last week for the Sorrow quest. Hi YouTube, hi Twitch. Yeah, okay. Plus up a 5-hour yap. I'll try not to do that because I feel like I am... Okay, That's a lie. I'm never too tired to yap. But like, for my own sake, I should not do that. And also, I have to probably voice everyone in this quest. Also, I said I might do a Divergent Universe run this stream. Yeah, that was a lie. I'm not doing it. I'll be too tired. And also, DU is just less interesting than CW. So anyways, let's just get into it. Wispae War Saga. Event introduction. Graphia Academy is engulfed in chaos, whose danger lurking at every turn. Rally your Wispae army, challenge the heroes of this turbulent era, and reclaim the peace of old. Oh god, please don't tell me I'm gonna have to voice Wispae. How am I supposed to voice him? Oh, again, a nice little speech bubble. What the hell is this? I've literally never seen this before. And also that's pretty clear from the fact that I don't own any of these. Oh, is this Midamos's material? No, this is new, right? No, this is newer than Midamos. Okay, so I guess this is new for Asheville. Okay. Well, I'm skipping him, so it doesn't matter to me, but I'll still be doing the event. Alright, Wispae War Saga. Speak with Pearl? Question mark. Something big seems to be happening down at, I can't speak. Something big seems to be going down at Graphia Academy. Head over and check in with Madame Pearl, who's already on the scene. Oh, we're next to the creepy hallway. Joy. Is this a creepy hallway? Or is that a different hallway? Yeah, I believe that one is a creepy hallway. Anyways, Pearl, what's up? Trailblazer, the war is heating up, and you are exactly the one I need. Wait, what's the CEO doing here? Let's just say the real Madame Pearl is elsewhere. Allow me to introduce myself so we're on the same page. I am not Madame Pearl. I'm an academic puppet built to analyze Graphia's art. It's basically the same setup as Madame Herta and her puppets on the space station. So, you're not Pearl. Madame Pearl delegates a slice of her consciousness computer power to puppets so she can handle her intense workload and still have time for plain Arcadia art, especially the Graphia's artworks. As you can see, something's gone haywire with Graphia's most renowned masterpiece, Worldbreaker Waves. Wispae are just pouring out of it. From a Graphia's artwork? Sparksy is totally to blame for this. That fool has long escaped. It's a little late to be pointing fingers now. Those cubes are, yeah, they are in fact not Minecraft slimes. I know you only used the artwork's power to rescue the hostages trapped in the school, but since you're already involved, I hope you'll help me settle this chaos and repair the painting. Basically, I need you to pacify these warring Wispae and unite the world. Yo, who the fuck are we? Qin Shi Huang? Like, hello? We are uniting China. We are unifying China for the first time after this. Actually, no, it's reunifying. Is it reuniting or unifying? This is embarrassing. Technically, it's reunifying. Anyways. What the hell? You got this guy with glasses followed by freaking 2 cavemen. Or 2 cave Wispae. My liege, great strategist. The enemy is all over us. What should we do now? Liege? That would be you, Trailblazer. The strategist? I assume the strategist refers to me. Okay, can someone please explain what the hell is happening? There's no time for explanations. We'll have to learn how to fight this war along the way. Okay. Here we go, what, the freaking Italian Mafia? We've got the enemy general and strategists right where we want them. Don't let them escape! Ha! Wipe them out! Leave no survivors! My liege! Great strategist! Okay, now you two? Okay, my liege, the fate of our army is at stake. Give me the order to move. The enemy is charging. Am I just giving, like, the voice I would use to, like, voice Kokomi and Genshin to Pearl? Yes. But, like, Pearl is Kokomi coded enough that I can do that. All units, listen up. Prepare for battle. Oh, what the fuck? My liege, we've entered the Wispae battlefield. Lead us to triumph in multiple cycles of combat against the enemy. Drag Hyena's Skirmisher from your hand onto the field. This displays the unit's basic info. Hyena Skirmisher. A well-rounded melee unit, a session effect pending activation. After attacking, it performs a sprint, dealing AoE damage equals to 200% attack. Hold a 3-second cooldown. Yo, this is as close to a Genshin combat kit description as we'll ever have in Starro. This shows the character's ascension requirements. Click to view details. Meet the requirements to ascend and gain powerful ascension effects. Drag the Carry-On Archer from your hand onto the field. Click here to start the battle. Okay. Yeah, I did mention Teacher Wang, yes, I did. No, okay, no, please do not tell me of any brain rot surrounding Chinese history. Oh my god, that's crazy. After each combat cycle ends, you can select cards 2 times. Let's go as a Hyena Skirmisher this time. Confirm to continue and confirm selection. Capture cards can enhance Wispae units in the surrounding tiles. Select Support Fighter. Click to confirm and finalize your card selection. Duplicate cards can be used to raise levels. Drag the Hyena Skirmisher to level up. Hyena Skirmisher's strength has been greatly increased. Support fighters increase the attack of adjacent units. Place a support fighter in the tile adjacent to the Hyena Skirmisher. Okay, so it buffs both of them. Okay, that's good. Hyena Skirmisher's ascension progress has been increased. So now we need the Malleate enchantment. What is this? Minecraft? Well, let's keep fighting, I guess. At least I don't have to like do too much when the battle starts. Okay, the archers are weak as hell. What is TAVS? Enchantment cards can be used to enhance units. I can't decide what voice I want to give to this guy. Totally accurate battle simulator. I probably know the type of game you're talking about, and yeah. Yeah, I think it's the type of game. That type of game. Select the melee enchantment cards. Okay, so we're full setting the melee units. And skirmish session requirements will be met soon. Cards marked as recommended can help Wispae meet their session requirements. Highness Skirmisher now has the Evaluate enchantment. Level up the Highness Skirmisher. Highness Skirmisher has successfully ascended and gained the Sprint ability. Okay, we got a big guy here now. Okay, W. Breaking the enemy formation, but we also kind of just got surrounded there, but... Oh, the absolute cinema, that ending. Store cards come with a variety of functions and buffs. Feel free to choose. You can use Wispae coins to purchase cards in the store. Boss enemy incoming, okay. So let's put you right here. Okay, well, let's fight. This one, okay, the concept of this doesn't seem that difficult to understand, so this should be fine. Okay, well, this is a tutorial, so of course it's pretty easy, but like... Yeah, we can live with this. Report! Go ahead. My liege, I bring you word of our victory. We have routed the remaining enemies and are setting up camp as we speak. I see. You're dismissed. Yes. I know it. You mastered troop formation so quickly. The Trailblazer is definitely the liege we've been waiting for. Of course, we couldn't have done it without our strategist as well, so, what should we actually call you? Actually, it's not quite accurate to keep calling me Pearl. To keep things clear, you can call me Pearl the Wise. Ah yes, it's not accurate to keep to call me Pearl, so let me just call me the better Pearl. Are we being for real? Okay. It's got that perfect strategist ring to it, don't you think? Just Coco me at this point. Okay, both of you hurry up and explain what the hell is going on. Why don't we let our eloquent Wispae here handle the explanations? I sing of heroes, past and present, through the changing tides of war. To unite the world under one banner, I offer my humble allegiance to you, my liege. -100, right? True. I'm Phipps the Storyteller. Ask me anything, my liege. I live to serve. Where exactly did all these Wispae come from? Me, your loyal soldiers, and every other Wispae out there. We're all Graphia's famous painting. Well, from Graphia's famous painting, World Breaker Waves, over at the Graphia Academy, are basically the old paint that fell right out of the artwork. Lord Graphia's painting was damaged, and that's why we were all falling out. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Liege? Wait, it was you, my liege? Ah, I mean, what a brilliant move, my liege. Why are they calling me my liege anyway? Have you heard of the Stendorous Age, my liege? It was Planet Arcadia's most brutal and chaotic era, a time of constant war where legendary heroes emerged. We were the very ink used to paint that history. So I guess we are in the Sengoku Jedi now. Freaking. Okay. What does that make us? Freaking. Well, I guess we are now freaking Oda Nobunaga, or however you say his name. Freaking Zhitian Sichang. I know the guy's Chinese name. Okay, so I guess when in Space Japan we do silly space Sengoku Jedi. Oda Nobunaga? I think. Let me search up. Yeah, Oda Nobunaga. It was a Japanese daimyo and samurai who kind of was a massive contributor to the reunification of Japan towards the end of Sengoku Jidai. So, a little bit of Japanese history for you there.
It's as if history is repeating itself right here and now. For weak Wispaes like us, the only way to survive the chaos is to serve a truly powerful ruler.
So yeah. So what's happening in the world right now?
Without a leader, the Wispae has scattered after leaving the artwork. They've gathered their time fighting, playing cards, or just sneezing. The world has evolved into a mess of squabbling factions.
What do you mean?
Basically, the Wispae has gone their separate ways and refused to listen to anyone. They say all great divisions must eventually end in unity.
what is this? The freaking romance of the Three Kingdoms? Long divided must unite, and long united must divide? Like, what is that what we're doing? 合久必分，分久必合. Let me pour myself some water because I need more water.
You're the only one who can end this and bring the world together, my liege. Basically, you're the only hope.
Okay, I understood that part. So can I get a TLDR?
Long story short, we Wispae are essentially living paint, and ever since we left the painting World Breaker Waves, we've done nothing but wage war. You need a leader to bring them together, and I need a partner to help me and round them up, so we can repair the artwork.
Okay, I got the gist of it.
But even if this world is just the size of a school campus, rounding up all these Wispae won't be easy. Every group of Wispae has its own fictional hero. They've taken over different parts of the school and are using club activities to fortify their positions.
Wait, club activities?
Clubs are housing to organize at the Graphic Academy anyway, so it makes sense for the war to follow the same logic. These heroes are all running things now, usually as the club president or the teacher in charge.
So who are these heroes exactly? Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna. Okay. So for a brief moment, I saw that these two are gonna be like the only like main characters I have to like voice. But I guess now we'll be running into familiar faces. Well, quote-unquote familiar faces. Oh god. Oh, my poor vocal cords.
These heroes are basically imaginative constructs, a mix of ancient Cinder's history and someone's memories. And since you're the one who crashed into this artwork, well, they're based on your memories. This is exactly why I need your help. Since these heroes are from your head, they're all going to recognize you.
What voice did I use for this guy again?
The economy is a real battlefield, divided into 4 main factions. From what I gather, the 4 heroes you will face are the chief of the prop gymnastics club, the long-eyed dragon of the track and field club.
That's Anaxa. I didn't even know this thing before.
The blade hunter of the go home club.
That is. Oh, I have to voice Yun Li. No. And that's Finon, I think. I didn't look at the first part, so I guess we'll find out that sooner or later. I can voice Finon, that's fine.
The baser of the True Society. They must all be familiar to you, but don't forget, they're just fictional versions of the people you know, created by Imagenesis using your memories. They're not the real deal.
Well, the rules of Planar Arcadia certainly make things too convenient.
People always say that Imagenesis is full of endless possibilities. There's a lot of conflicting info to digest. If it's too much, it's fine to not understand it. The only thing that really matters is that you're the one calling the shots and leading us to victory. The troops have finished setting up our base camp. Now that the first fight is over, let's head back to rest up and get ready for the next campaign.
Freaking, who are we? Saridra? Freaking... Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered.
现在的学生都太调。
Let's see. Wispae War Saga. Head to the base camp and talk to Phipps. The camp is intended as the bastion in this war is complete. It stands ready, awaiting the review of its liege. Alright, let's keep going. Let's just not stall.
As the saying goes, without a proper name, one's words carry no weight.
Oh, it's time to pick a name for the team? Okay, let's go.
And when words hold no weight, success cannot be attained. My liege, we need a new name. We need a name for our army if we're gonna take over this campus. So just fight best for a cause I believe in. Since our rivals have all formed clubs, we should do the same. Any thoughts on a name, my liege?
We have the Imagenesis Art Club, the Verbal Magazine Club, What's Your Deal Club, No Staffing Club, and Feed the Hungry Club. Do we want to be art majors? Journalism majors? I have no clue what these two is gonna be, or do we want to be the freaking, or do we want to be communists? Okay, just because we own the establishment, you know, like, a Verbal Magazine Club is just basically the same as, like, a Trailblazer fan club. So, like, let's just go for that. I probably go for this. You go for 3? That's fair. I just think, like, you know, the more self-glazers, even if it's indirect, the better it is. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, okay. For a second, I'm like, what? Some things already had that name? Yeah, no, don't worry, that's mine. Yes, it's indirect self-glaze. I own the rights to that company.
Forgive me, my liege, but I believe there's already a company with that name in Dumbrook District. Oh wait, That's your company. Never mind then.
You know what? Let's go read the dialogue for all of them. Why the hell not?
Are you sure that's the name you want to go with?
Let me think about it.
No worries. Take your time to think it over.
Imagenesis Art Club.
Sounds professional. It makes sense, considering we're here to fix Graffia's painting.
What's your deal club?
What does that mean? It's a club for checking out what products others are dealing? I can't think of a good excuse for this one. Are you really going with his name?
No snapping club.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Okay, so Pearl's just gonna question all of the weird names.
It's like a group for justice that stops people from taking creep shots? I can't even think of a good excuse for this one.
Are we really going with this name?
Feed the Hungry Club. Huh? I guess it sounds charitable? Are you really going with this name?
Freaking sending in the Red Army with that one. Yeah, no, we are doing the South place. Send word to the troops, that's the name we're going with. Furbobocom Magazine Club. Furbobocom Magazine Club.
Congratulations, my liege. You're well on your way to dominating the world. Before we head out, you should probably take a look at our forces in Furbobocom Magazine Club.
Ready for inspection, my liege.
These are our hyena skirmishers. They follow orders to the letter. Moving on the drums and stomping on the gongs. They're well trained as they come.
Let's hear some noise.
All hail, my liege.
These are our venture hunters. Give them a bow and they'll put an arrow through a suit of armor from 100 paces away.
Are your weapons ready for battle?
Always, my liege.
And here are the mammoth maulers. They are unstoppable force of nature.
Show me what you got.
We shall not fail.
Excellent. Yo, what is that hat? Is that even a hat? What is it? Freaking blue screen. You know what? This face looks a lot friendlier after all the smiles I had to deal with. Yeah, I know it's on the laptop, but it's like functioning as a hat. Yeah, exactly. This is a cute frown, right? Like seriously. Look, if you look at the logo of the Smile Society, like, it's not just like a smile. It's like the most like unnerving smile there is, right? Like it's like the smile follows the exact curvature of the arc of the circle, and it's in like a parallel line, and it goes like halfway up the face. Like even before, no, and again, it's like I told you so, because even before having that happen to me, I went up to one of their banners and went like, "This is they made about the most unnerving smile possible." Like that's like the most unnerving smiley face you can make. And then I felt somewhat vindicated that they were creepy. Yeah, I know you were gone, which is why I'm explaining. I'm monologuing all this because I knew you were not there, so I'm giving you the context, not the necessary context. But like, yeah, that smiley face gave a lasting impression. Let's just put it that way. I like this much better, much cuter.
And over here, we have our high-tech unit.
Step up and give us a performance. Suspicious Wispae. Ooh. Performance? No, I'm not. No. Skipping this.
Wait, that's an enemy spy! Seize them! How low can we get? That's not how you're supposed to play!
Oh. Rappa. Yo. Rappa, you are like you're the last person that's supposed to do the banana things, because aren't you already have like one mimetic virus? Right? You're supposed to be invulnerable to the banana thingamajiggy.
Hey, dazzling gymnast! What's a dazzling gymnast doing here?
Okay, so that's the first one that I didn't look at. Okay, so we have Dazzling Rappa. Oh god, what voice had to give Rappa all the way back then? I think I tried to like read all her lines, was like a beat in my head, and it just doesn't work. But yeah, what voice am I supposed to give her?
I'm the president of the Prop Gymnastics Club and the one and only heir to the dazzling gymnastics style.
Southern? No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Because Rafa is like, yeah, like I see where we're coming from, but also Rafa's, if you look at her outfit, it's exceedingly Japanese. And I just cannot fathom the idea of a Japanese person speaking with a southern accent. So, yeah.
I travel this messy world alone, teaching anyone who needs a way to protect themselves. Name's Dazzling Rappa.
Yoimiya... No, do not believe Yoimiya have an accent. Freaking Jenny Yoimiya. But okay, that's cool. If she does have an accent in Japanese, those lines do fit her personality. The dazzling transformation was seen through. I already got the intel. Catch you later, Bullbat Marshal of Robocom Boxing Club. Quick, Leech, don't let her get away. All units on my command, to the gymnasium. Legion Beast Soul Clan unlocked. Legion introduction. A passionate primal legion that's accustomed to battle. They're especially into animals and nature. I don't know, they seem like they you say that, but like one of them is literally wearing a skull, so like I don't know, man. This is our base camp. I'm supposed to be reading it in the voice. There was a Q being like the Neanderthals because they're supposed to be warriors, and I guess that's why Hoyo was like, yeah, these guys are warriors. Let's check out the opponents we'll be taking on next. Like, okay, my voice for Fibs just keep like flipping between like posh and nerdy. Listen, aren't we glad we didn't do that for that one, Evelyn? Oh yeah. There are 4 battles waiting for you to complete, my liege. Let's go challenge the Props Gymnastics Club first. Okay, let's go find Rafa. In the 7th year of the fictitious history, Trailblazer presently leads Robocom Magazine Club in a massive 5-pronged assault on the Gravity Academy Gymnasium. In fictitious history, this battle is called the Gymnasium War. Freaking, I swear to God, this whole thing is a play by a history fictionologist. Freaking, all played by Mrs. the Enigmata.
Wait, there's no one here, no one in the gym at all. Did they already move out?
No, this is a form of gymnastics that can turn them into equipment.
My source say many students who join the prop gymnastic club were less likely to be noticed by teachers and schoolmates. They were also more free from the restrictions of their school rules and class schedules. It's the dazzling devious metamorphosis.
Skipping class. Bro.
Isn't it? I see you there, Mop. You managed to find me, huh?
Only the best of the best gymnasts can claim the title of chief. Show yourselves.
You were ambushed and still managed to turn the tables. Impressive.
I've had my eyes on you for a while now. It's weird. I know we haven't met before, but I felt like I've known you forever. Don't you remember back in our college days? I mean, technically we did meet Rappa in some sort of college. That was a quest of all time. Not because of Rappa, it was bad. It was in spite of Rappa, it was bad. Just because that quest was torture. Let's move on.
Wait, I skip class every day and still gone to college? You must be under some kind of spell.
Part of me tells me that Ballbat Marshall was a friend I can count on. But this world is just too dangerous for me to go around and risking everyone's life on a hunch. Only one underground was for Bubblecom Magazine Club, so I could get a good look at you. Well, what's your conclusion? So am I expecting this event to be this much talking in the same room, or will there be gameplay at some point? There will be gameplay at some point, but there will be a lot of talking. Both. It's both. And also, I'm going through it slower than most people go through this event because, again, I actually do voice the lines instead of just reading them. You're a brilliant and insightful strategist, and you've got skills and virtues. You're basically the perfect leader, but when it comes to actual battle tactics, you're still a bit green, Ballbat Marshall. Like I said, the cosmic gymnastics squirrels, a winning army becomes complacent, and that complacency leads to defeat. A losing army feels a sting, and that sting leads to victory. You've been winning so much that you've gotten arrogant, and that's exactly why you're going to lose. Where on earth did you learn these military tactics?
Talk is cheap.
A picture speaks 1,000 words. A fight is worth 1,000 sights. That's the way I do things. If you defeat me, the Prop Gymnastic Club will join the Purple Magazine Club and help you unite the world. But if you lose, you better start planning your retirement. All units, on my mark. Prepare for battle. Alright, gameplay, let's go.
This is our initial Wispae Legion. Click here to view the full deck. Each legion has a unique legion effect. Experience them in actual combat. Ready? Let's start the battle.
What is Rappa exactly? Rappa is a Galaxy Ranger, which means technically Asheville is her boss. Yeah. And she has a tragic backstory that I'm not going to go into right now. But just know that the Asheville Rappa has basically a speech impediment that basically forces her to freaking make her sound like a weeb every time she speaks. It's all ninja this, ninja that. Yeah. Okay. I don't feel like reading all that. It's fine. I feel like this is one of those events where I don't have to read that much. I'll read text when they like shove it in my face, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to read everything. The Beast Soul Clan can increase the Legion effect progress when any Wispae Castle reaches level 3. When the progress is full, gain 1 gigantification. We just have archers? That's a little cooked, no? Oh, okay, they only have melee. Can we get melee units? Yeah. You want chain lightning, right? Yeah, okay, chain lightning onto you. Plop you right there. Is this the front? This looks like the front, and this looks like I can't speak. This looks like the front, and this looks like the rear. So hopefully we can get these guys to tank. Oh yeah, it is. W. Alright, huge. None of them are particularly things we need, so let's refresh. I feel like I'm refreshing too much, but alright, there we go. There we go. That should work. Oh, what? Okay, well that's rude. Just teleporting in like that. But let's go. We love DPS. We love archers. We'll just take this for whenever we do pick up one of the other regular fighters. Alright, W. And since you guys are doing DPS anyways, yeah, attack next to them is probably a good thing. Can you just move everything one to the right? Yeah, that looks better. Alright, W. I can love ranged AoE. Ooh, okay, we take that. Then we just take counter. Elite enemy, sure. Whatever you say. What does this do? Attack? Okay, are you doing attack? No, you skill on HP, so the base okay, the base damage just skills on attack, but I think it doesn't matter nearly as much. I could swap these two, I suppose. I don't think these guys' attack speed matters, so sure, let's just do this. Ah! What the hell is that? W tanks? Look at that DPS. Alright, this should just be an upgrade. And take this.
After the leaf cycle ends, you can select a strategy.
There's 16 cycles. God damn, that's a lot of gameplay.
These strategies grant powerful effects, my liege. Choose carefully.
Okay, we take this one. I mean, we just have to, right? There we go, from the level 3. Let's just wait for we get the regular fighters. Yo, they got freaking riot police? That's crazy. Or like anti-riot police, I suppose. Can I just get the regular skirmishers? Yeah, there we go. I guess having more of these doesn't hurt, so... Alright, nice. I'll just, yeah, do this. Alright, and send it, I suppose. Yeah, seems pretty good. This build seems pretty good. I can love range DPS. Okay, is this increase permanent? If not, I can just... What if I just do this? I guess I can just combine them. Oh, once you place them, you can't combine them anymore? Okay, well, that's fine. Oh my god, look at that rain of arrows. Holy. That's crazy. Alright, I guess we just keep going. More attack speed. More. Yeah, this is a pretty good build, isn't it? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I just full send things even further? Oh my god, these arrows. Okay, the melee guy died, but the tank is still alive, and that's fine. Holy! I'll take the Malleate. What is a red double red flower? Ooh! Well, we're gonna check the attack speed. Okay, there's 6.5. Wait, does this stack? It does stack, okay. Oh no. Oh no. This stacks. I kind of failed. Cooked. Holy! We love ourselves some machine gun gameplay. Yo, the archer might just be cracked. I mean, hey. We'll take another one of these. I mean, at this point, I'm just doing this for fun, like adding more attack speed. Okay, I'm losing my 50-50s. That's great. This is very much a quality versus quantity thing, isn't it? Because they have a lot of quantity, but like they just can't beat me because they can't even touch my archer. I'll just take this. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, it's a massacre. These guys are pretty tanky though, but they just can't even get close to the archer. They couldn't even kill the warrior. Okay, the clicking more of that is useless at this point because I maxed out on that. Okay, and more archers. I guess I'm gonna get more skirmishers. Place you there. Awesome. Probably better to just vertically invest. Alright. We keep sending it. Okay, we keep failing our enchantment attempts. What is that even for at this point? Oh my god. Yeah, it's a massacre. In the 7th year of the fictitious history, the Gymnasium War come to a close with the prop gymnastic club's total defeat. Turbines accepted the proper gymnastic club's surrender and formed a new alliance with them.
You never actually planned on defeating us, did you? I'm not really interested in taking over the world. All I want to do is keep the members of my club safe.
You're just as kind as a certain friend I know.
Whatever version of history it is, I will always stay true to this. Remain unmoved until evil has been purged and justice enacted. I know I can trust you, but the rise of the Bubblegum Maxing Club won't go unnoticed. Other clubs will soon see you as their biggest threat, so stay on guard.
Report!
Go ahead.
My liege, the Dragon Field Club has sent a messenger. They are asking to see you and the chief.
Send them in. What voice am I supposed to give this guy? My congratulations to you, Trailblazer, on your grand victory. The news from the gymnasium has already reached every corner of the world. However, even the mightiest tiger is vulnerable when exhausted after a hunt. Right now, you've made yourself a target for everyone.
Get to the point.
Our liege doesn't wish to see everything you built crumble, Trailblazer. That's why he sent me an offer to offer you a way out. If you surrender now, our liege will treat you with all the respect due to a noble. Okay, we can play along, sort of. Say screw off. Surely it's this one. If we're gonna really do some freaking history roleplay. Drag this annoying Wispae out. Off with his head. With Wispae War Pants, how would you wear a beam? I mean, he clearly has a very clear top half, bottom half. Because, okay, there's a very clear way in which they wear their hats, right? Hats go on top of head. So then pants would go on bottom half. That's just that's how that works. Anyways, off with his head. Hey, wait, you can't do that. You're not supposed to kill the messenger. It's not about what is right, dear messenger. It's about sending a message.
My liege, perhaps we should return to the base and discuss our next move in private.
All units fall back to the base camp and await further instructions.
We boast our forces in the Gymnasium War, which will be a huge help in our next campaign. I gathered some intel on the Track and Field Club. What would you like to know, my liege?
Also, it's because I don't know, we're having fun. And also, it's criminal that they had this whole, like, we're leading all the Wispaes to war and uniting the world and everything. And of the 4 characters they choose, they did not choose Saridra. The Imperator herself. Freaking... Yeah. Kaisa Saridala? Like, are we being for real? Tell me more about this Lone-Eye Dragon. Okay, yeah, it's an Axa, first of all. It's gonna be an Axagras. Oh yeah, of course he's a teacher. Yeah. With flamboyance, theatrical. Okay, yeah. Dots are connecting.
He's a teacher at the Graphic Academy. He's as cunning as he is brave. He has a very flamboyant, theatrical way of speaking that has earned him quite a following. The moniker Lone-Eye Dragon sounds fierce, doesn't it? It's a lone eye because he wears the eye patch, and dragon because Brosty cannot be separated from his chromosomes. It's partly because he's blind in his left eye, and partly because he's absolutely obsessed with dragons.
Yep, that's what I just said.
So the name is simply expressing how much he loves them. Does that make sense?
Perfectly.
Indeed, there is no need for you to understand, my liege.
Tell me more about the Track and Field Club.
The Track and Field Club is the biggest sport club in the academy. They've taken over the rooftop of the main building. It's high up, so it's practically impregnable. I don't know if any track and field activities are done on the rooftop. Do you have any ideas?
Stop it! Oh no. That's a dark joke. That is dark humor. Oh. Dear chatter, do you get the dark humor in this? One, yes, you know. Okay, yeah, they're both dark humor, but the second one is especially dark humor because it is a pretty common occurrence that when the economy goes down the shitter and recession hits, some people have when their all their life savings gets wiped in this blink of an eye, they choose to do some unwise things. Yeah. Which ones are gonna draw faster? A shareholder or their stocks? That's the original version of the dark humor joke I've heard. And it's yeah, you just misread it? I mean, fair enough. Alright, I'm going with dark humor. Pearl gets it, because of course Pearl gets it.
That fits the rooftop part, but it has nothing to do with track and field.
Tell me about the current situation on the diplomatic front.
The Track and Field Club has announced a ban on dragon-related product exports, while the Go Home Club has declared export restrictions on edible red soil.
Goddamn. Trade war.
Both sides are locked in some kind of trade conflict, and the terrifying part is they don't even have any trade relations to begin with.
Who is exactly supposed to benefit from this?
Still nothing from the True Society. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
How's the progress on the restoration of the artwork?
Retrieved a good amount of old paint from that battle. Let's keep the momentum going. Just one of Graffia's paintings can actually recreate the Cinnaros age. That's way beyond what I know about Imaginate art. Just how many more secrets are tucked away in these paintings? One other thing, this is just a hunch, but you should be wary around Phibbs the Storyteller, my liege. They are more than meets the eye.
Huh. Okay. Plot twist. They're the final boss. Wouldn't be the first time a story event has done this to me. I understand. Flashback to last patch when I was doing the freaking CosmicCon event and Yao Guan just keeps insisting that I play a game against every single person I walk across.
I've already thought about a strategy for us to attack that rooftop. I will elaborate the next time we head out.
Legion professional team unlocked. A professional and efficient modern combat legion. Once the contract is sealed, they see us through the end. Yo, let's go. We got Palantir. Okay. Too soon. Battalion build-up unlocked. Click to enter. I'm not doing his voice right now. I'm gonna do his voice when he actually pops into existence. Consume wish power crystals to apply global enhancements. First, activate the morale boost ability. Okay. Sure. Campaign rewards. Let's go. Oh, unlimited time rewards. Cleared Prop Club. We did that. We activated 2 abilities, so now we need to activate more. And this is just okay. It seems like these things are very easy to get. Oh, yep. Wow, it's Anaxagoras. Who would have seen that one coming?
This spot is a tactical nightmare. There's only one pass, and the Track and Field Club has already set up guards at the gate.
Yes. Again, you can just ask a question. Well, yes. What is it? Canonically, how much does the universe at large know about Amphorius? A lot, because afterwards, because during our adventures in Amphorius, our entire adventure has been compiled by Mem/Cyrene into this book called As I've Written. And that contains all the memoria, or the remembrance powers, all the memories of Amphorius. And basically, the Trailblazer... Basically, Amphorius right now is... I don't know how much you know about the end of the Amphorius arc, but right now, Amphorius is not a thing right now. The scepter got cooked. And there's now just a bunch of spatial, like space cloud that's gonna eventually coalesce back into a planet that will become the real Amphorius. And according to Herta, the more people know of the story. Yes, I started stream at 6. Yes, you're right on that. And right now I'm yapping about Amphorius lore in Starro. But yes, as I was saying, I think Herta said something along the lines of the more the people of the universe know about the story of Amphorius, the more it'll be solidified in Memoria, and the easier it is to bring it back into an actual planet. Like, the sooner that will happen. So then, Stel went on a publicity campaign of getting the IPC to print copies of As I've Written, that's like in text form, and went on all the planets. And yes, this book is not just New York Times bestseller. It's like top of the leaderboard for like everything. Like, yeah, the Trailblazer really went through a lot of trouble to make sure that like as many people know of Amphorius as possible. So yeah, Amphorius at this point is very widely known in the wider universe. And also, even without that, just the end of the arc has drawn a lot of attention to it because the IPC and a lot of Genius Society and a lot of big shots all got involved. And you don't usually see those everyone team up together against something. They know Anaxa as a... It's both. It's both. As in, he is a person that definitely existed, and the As I've Written is the non-fictional record of that, the non-fiction record of that. But because it's gotten so much popularity, there's a lot of spin-offs of the Trailblazers adventure, like, for example, like in Amphorius, Fluffy Across the Blue, by Nihilux, and in that it's very much fiction. So, yeah, both. Anyways, this pod is a tactical nightmare. There's only one pass, and the track and field club has already set up guards at the gate. Amphorius might come back a bit different? Not necessarily. I mean, it will be different in the sense that it will not be a scepter, but an actual planet when it comes back, and it's hinted that it will come back in maybe about a year or two's time. But it will come back in an actual, like, real planet, and everyone will be real. And it will be different in the sense that... Okay, technically, lore-wise, Herta's like, this could take thousands of years, but also it could be as soon as a year or two. But, like, if Herta says a year or two, knowing Hoyo, that's probably their roadmap. But... it will come back different, yes, but Amphorius is... by nature, the world of Amphorius has been running on a perpetual, eternal recurrence, right? Has been in samsara for 33 million cycles, and so every cycle is like a bit different in of itself. So like, it's different than before, but not really going to be much different than how it was different from itself already, if that makes any sense, right? Because it will still be all the memoria of the old Amphorius. Except you're basically having, like, a new cycle, but like with, you know, I guess it's like a spiritual successor for the last cycle, but like that no matter what, it's going to be different than the Amphorius that the Trailblazer entered, because I think since we entered Amphorius has iterated 2 cycles already. So there's not going to be such a thing as like the same Amphorius, because we don't even during the Amphorius was not the same. So, but generally it will be the same vibe. Yeah, I mean all the characters will still be all the characters. Anyways, continuing on.
They say that the track and field club's rooftop is impenetrable. A forceful assault would cost us dearly.
I don't remember what voice I gave Fibs, so I'm just gonna... If you go across the stream, like, once it's done, across the volume, you'll probably find that I use, like, 3 different variations of the same, like, kind of vibe for Fibs.
I've already got a plan. We just need to do 2 things. First, a feint. Fibs and I will lead an attack on the Go Home Club that will make the Track and Field Club believe that the Bubblecom Magazine Club's main forces are not on the rooftop. Second, a disguise. You and Dazzling Rappa will dress up like bandits to get past the checkpoint, and then we'll hit them from both fronts.
I see. Time for a dazzling transformation.
Well, that's what I call a plan.
Let's get to it then. Good luck, everyone.
In the 8th year of the fictitious history, Trailblazer led an elite team, so that I can't read this fast. The soldiers stitched their armor for bandit clothes to hide their plan and headed down the power post, pretending to be looking for a business deal. In fictitious history, this battle is called the Rooftop Siege. How much you want to bet that, like, in either CN or JP, one of the two, each of the battles is actually like a reference to like a real battle that happened? Like, what are the chances? Also, let me read that properly. In the 8th year of the fictitious history, the Trailblazer led an elite team. Took a detour around the academic building and headed to the Track and Field Club's rooftop. And then we read the rest. Yeah.
Stop right there! Who are you people? You're in the Track and Field territory now. You are not permitted here unless authorized. Identify yourselves.
Anxious, you notice a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue from the corner of your eye. It gives you a spark of inspiration. Haven't Star Wars already ran the March 8th joke back in Bellabog? Okay, whatever. My name is Dunhung, and this is my partner, March 8th. I've never heard of those names before, nor have I seen you around. I'm just here to deliver a shipment.
Everyone's doing live streaming now. You're still doing deliveries the old-fashioned way?
I'd say I'm live streaming right now, in fact, actually. You know, twitch.tv/Misha Seneca or youtube.com/@Misha Seneca. You know, I'm just saying. Links are all on the bottom left.
We're traditionalists. We don't really get what you're talking about.
It's not personal, but we're in the middle of a trade war with the Go Home Club. No trading, period. So go home.
Didn't see that coming.
Hey, wait. What kind of shipment are we talking about? Okay, Droma statues. Droma's plushies? Droma's pillows? Droma's blankets? Droma's... actual Dromas? I don't know.
Trailblazer, if Lone Eye Dragons is based on your memories, what do you think he actually wants?
Droma says?
Dromuses? You mean dragons? Dromuses are indeed exempt from the trade rules, so you must know the passphrase, right? Out with it.
Wait, there's a passphrase? Any ideas?
I have deciphered the truths of this world.
Okay, this is not our... What does that mean? No, it's nothing. So funny. Okay, so fuck it. That's really not funny. These are all like signature and Anaxagoras' behaviors, though. Watch this magic trick. I'm afraid that's the wrong passphrase. I'll make an exception and give you a hint. You're almost there, you just need a little more flair. Watch this magic trick! That's it! You nailed the vibe! Go on through! Not bad! You managed to get past the guards without anyone raising the alarm. If you know the passphrase, then maybe you already know who I am. Because I feel like I know you too. I know who you are, Anaxagoras. What? I thought the rule was to not call you Anaxa, and call you by your full name. Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxagoras. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden. This guy. This fucking guy. That's okay. It's stupid how they flip. Because from all Van Forest, each time he's been called Anaxa, he's like, no, you shall call me Anaxagoras, and here he flipped down the head. That's crazy. My name is not that long. Anaxa will do. You're lucky you made it here before I could finish my Droma's rider tactics. Droma's rider tactics? The Steel Gun Cavalry. That's also a thing from the Cinderace Age. You're so obsessed that you actually break the world setting of Plain Arcadia just to make some Dromuses? I like how they like went to the fourth wall and like, hey, this is we're doing like Sengoku Jedi stuff. It's over, Lonai Dragon Anaxa. Surrender now. I should not be laughing that loud at 7 in the morning. That's a great performer. I think I know a bluff when I see one. You must have sent your main force somewhere else, just to make me let my guard down. And now, standing before me, you may be valiant warriors, but you are merely sitting ducks. All units, of my command. The enemy's right here. Even if we're surrounded, we'll pave a bloodstained path to victory. Freaking Rappa instantly went into combat pose. Isn't there like one of the timelines where one of the cycles where Anaxa became the freaking warrior guy and Minamos actually became the scholar? This reminded me of that. Charge! All units, on my mark, prepare for battle. Let's can we switch up for the other guys? Like, didn't we get the other team? Oh wait, this is the other team. Okay, never mind. So we got what? We got the anti-riot police. We got crits. Okay. So these are the skirmishers. These are the archers. We're supposed to farm coins. And this is high attack assassin unit. Okay. We got the freaking Secret Service with us. That's good to know. Okay. Store prices are 80%. Grants exclusive. Singamajig. Professional teams have access to an exclusive premium store available anytime. Professional team have access to exclusive premium store available anytime. Click here to open anytime. Oh, we can get the other guys. Oh, just level 3? Okay, that's pretty good. For each adjacent fortune cat. So we want to group them together. Okay. Oh, 7 silver moves. Why did you have to bring that up? You did not have to bring that up. That is okay. Okay, let's just farm coins. We could have gotten a star premium as well, but let's have someone in front, and let's just have our like little Bitcoin farmer at the back. Alright, let me grab that. I should have grabbed more Bitcoin farmers actually, they're probably good in their game. Remember when Navi almost died? Yeah, W nevertheless. And also W Silver Moose. Team effort. Act 5 on 10, towards the beginning of that. When we were exploring the ruin with tablets by Vedofenir about detailing the prophecy. Navia almost fell in the primordial water, and Neverlet swooped in and saved her, while Silver Malus took like a split second to stop her from sinking into the water. There you go. Hope that rings a bell. Alright, well, the Bitcoin farmer is Bitcoin farming. Okay, hold on, let's do the math here, right? Given this configuration, should I place it here or should I place it here? I should place it here because that's... Okay. Compared to this, right? This is +1/+1. This is +2 +1/+1. So, 2x2 is better. These stuff are expensive, holy. Alright, our little Bitcoin farmer is farming. Yeah. Alright, W. We'll take this. What did I just click? Okay, well, it was something good, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I really didn't look, but it ended up being good, so that's all that matters. Sure. Take one of these. Not gonna use it right now, but good to have. Alright, so you almost died? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I may or may not have gone too deep on the mining Bitcoin end of things. We are not lacking in coins, so we can just send these. This is in a column. Sure, I suppose. Oh, whoops. Do you want more coins or do you want more of these? I mean, these guys scale on coins, right? So let's just do this. Right? We do more. Let's do even more Bitcoin mining. That clearly is gonna be the solution to our problems. I probably should have picked the gunners because gunners have a good AoE. I sort of feel like I'm a little underinvested for this. But, I mean, the melee guys should die pretty easily, right? Or like, I mean the range guys. The range guys should die, yeah. The range guys just dies. Okay. What can I say? Ooh, I'll take you though. I'll take that. I'll take this, and I'll take this. Oh, I didn't realize that was what's gonna be done. Once it's destroy a target, I thought you mean there's like an enemy that has to spawn and I have to kill. Uh oh. No, this is fine. 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 This is completely fine. This is completely fine. This is completely fine. See, all part of the plan. Part of the plan. All part of the plan. There we go. It was all part of the plan. Trust. See, this is all fine, really. Trust. It's all fine. I did not blunder. Yeah, let's start getting these guys back. Probably put you guys closer then, yeah, there's more overlapping buffs. Actually, let's just put you all back by one. Alright, that works. What is purchasable? Has to be. More coins. More coin for the coin gods. The strat just works. Just far more coins. Well, this time let's try putting you on the back. Alright. Let's try it. It seems to work pretty well. Just shredding through the front lines. Again, once again, we have just proven that ranged is superior. Let's place them one more to the right so that then we can place buffs to the left in this row if you want. What is this? Yeah. What is the exclamation point for? Okay, it's not for anything. The exclamation point is just there to look pretty. Alright, nice. I mean... There we go. You might as well get even more ranged, right? Never hurts. Cool. Okay, these guys have doubled the attack speed of these guys. But these guys are a lot speedier and has better crits, so I think. But also that's because of this exists. So if I swap around the stats, how would that look? I don't know. I can always just put another attack buff right here. That also works. Yeah, how does this work though? Well, I'm just gonna place one over here. We can place another attack buff right here. That would also be good. Alright, let's start. Okay, yeah, this is just... yeah, okay. This is just bullying. I mean... After all, why not? Why shouldn't I get one more Fortune Cat? Teleports and instantly gets murdered. Master plan. Alright, keep setting it, I suppose. I see a shop coming up, and that'll be fun. What the hell did they do at the beginning there? How did I take so much damage off the bat? Freaking, they got suicide bombers? Like, hello? What's happening? I mean... Guess it's not hard to buy it. Yeah, I can place that here. And put this here because I feel like I've greeted enough. Can you not remove something from the field once it's placed? That's good. That's good now, I suppose. Alright. Send it back. Yeah, that was... Yeah, that was pretty easy. Yeah. However, just from the way that the levels are progressing, it does not seem like we'll be at level 10 after we beat all 4 things, so, I wonder what's happening there, In the 8th year of the fictitious history, the rooftop siege came to a close with the track and field club's crushing defeat. The Trailblazers usurped the track and field club, bringing the world one step closer to unification. That was an impressive battle. So what are you going to do with me now? I'd like to invite you to be our club's teacher. That was unexpected. Your tactics earned you this victory, but your character is even more impressive. I admire you. Since you invited me, I won't say no. I, Anaxa, on behalf of the Track and Field Club, accept this alliance with the Frobobocon Magazine Club. We're with you, my liege.
Lord Anaxa, I've been meaning to ask, why did you choose the rooftop as your base camp? Wouldn't the sports field be a better place for track and field?
You're talking about those traditional track and field clubs. How boring.
Then what about you?
My track and field stands for Despite All Variables. Track down and care for all Romuses in the fields. You could have just called it the Dromus Club. Way too liberal. Liberal? Literal. My brain is actually cooked at this hour. That lacks artistic flair. I've got a better idea. See those tough-looking horns on the Dromus? Let's use that as our name. What about Tough Horns Club? Let's talk about something else. Report! Go ahead. My liege, the quartermaster sent me. Our food supplies are almost gone. We only have 3 days' worth of rations left. Our troops are starting to grumble. The fate of the army is at stake, my liege. I urge you for a swift solution.
My liege, we can't let morale drop. We must go and secure more supplies immediately.
Trailblazer, head over to the cafeteria and check things out. No need to panic. I've got some supplies here that should tide you over. Well, I'll head there right now. Oh, God, my vocal cord's gonna die. No. My vocal cords. Give me a moment. Let me check some stuff real quick before I bid farewell to my vocal cords. Alrighty, the Massive Academy cafeteria has run out of rice. Crazy. You quickly scan the area. Aside from some leftover scraps, all that remains is a delinquent girl. Okay, be nicer to Yunli. I wouldn't say she's delinquent. Silently scarfing down her food. Freaking... berry pheasant skewers again? The mighty for Bubblecom Magazine Club Army can't even afford a proper meal. God, food looks so nice right about now. Not that food particularly, but the idea of having food sounds so nice. Wait, what's that? The last burger. God. Yeah, no, I haven't had breakfast yet. Haven't had food since last night's dinner. Or I guess, like, last night is appropriate considering it's, like, right out now, so... yeah, haven't had anything since dinner. What voice does Yunli even have? It's been too long since I heard Yunli's Ian voice.
Wait, a wild burger here? Thanks for the gift, Mother Nature.
Hey! What are you doing here?
What am I doing? Chowing down, obviously. Grandpa always said life's all about one thing. Eating.
One burger isn't gonna save for Bubblecom Magazine Club. Might as well do her a favor. She's probably starving. Here you go.
Thank you. By the way, Wispae don't need sugar and or protein to recharge. What they run on is wish power.
It suddenly occurs to you. Alright, that's how the board plane is supposed to work. So, did someone deliberately give false intel? I wonder who that would be.
Hello, Yunli, the Blade Hunter, president of the Go Home Club, and you're the Trailblazer, right?
Yep, that's me. Yep, c'est moi. Bonjour.
As thanks for this meal, I hope there can be peace talks between the Go Home Club and the Bubblecom Magazine Club.
Wait, so you mean we didn't have to fight?
Isn't peace just another means to an end?
Yo, W Yunli. Ding ding dong.
Hey there, students! An intermission for the campus broadcast.
From the Go Home Club, Lil Yunli. Your grandpa sent over 2 bottles of delicious hot steamed puffer goat milk for you. Wow, your grandpa does really love you.
Trailblazer, I have to go. Here, take this. It's an invitation to peace talks. If you're interested, swing by the Go Home Club. I'll treat you to something delicious, and we can chat over food. I'll keep it short for now. Say any more, and I'll be trolling.
You notice her bolting out after hearing the broadcast, leaving her classmates staring at her in envy. If we can settle this through talks, all the better. I should head back now.
Peace talks? I can't believe such a thing could exist in this chaotic world. My liege, it's gotta be a trap.
Yunli's too straightforward. This isn't a trap. Yunli's not that type of girl.
The supreme art of war is to defeat our foe with strategy instead of battle. I'm all for it.
Fibs is sus. Pearl is right.
My liege, once you're ready, let's head to the Go Home Club for the banquet.
Send word to all. Everyone's together at the base camp. Legion of the Worldly Spirits unlocked. A terrifying legion that wields power not of this world in combat. As for what these otherworldly powers truly are, well, that's still up for debate. Okay. Bataillon lineup. I don't know why I'm feeling like a little French right now. Probably because there's just it's just too late. My brain is getting cooked. Clear track and field. W. Got freaking get to level 3. We got that. Alrighty. Club showdown. Go Home Club.
Thank you so much for coming, Trailblazer, and the envoys from the Robocom Magazine Club. I'll get straight to the point. I've received a report that you've betrayed my trust.
Huh?
Report! During the peace talks, the forces of the Robocom Magazine Club overran our outposts at the campus courtyard, the dean's office, and other positions. Our losses are devastating.
I never gave that order. You know, sometimes I rewatch Dungeon cutscenes and get jump scared by what people would name their Scaras. True. Some of my friends have some interesting names for their Scarnouches.
Wait, did Fibs betray us?
That's a critical moment in the peace talks. This is bad.
I used to hold blade challenges here, calling out those students who bully the weak. If I won, I claimed their weapons as my prize. That's how I earned the name Blade Hunter. Screwdriver, pencil sharpener, carrot knife. I've already collected 999 blades. Report! Frontline reports, the library, music room, cafeteria, and other unfortified places have been occupied by the enemy General Fibs. Fibs! You stabbed me in the fucking back.
Fucking Sasuke. That's...
Will you leave? Now I shall claim the 1000th blade. Wait, there must be some kind of misunderstanding here. Maybe there really was some kind of misunderstanding, but whatever it was, the fact remains. The Go Home Club was betrayed. Peace really means nothing when faced with treachery. I understand. Even so, I would never stoop to such vile treachery as slaying my guests during negotiations. Now pick up your weapons, form your formations, face my Wispae soldiers, and fight to the death. Fight to the death.
We need to match her resolve and help her calm down.
Whether you can snatch my thousands from you depends on this battle. My old medal's been itching for action. Please.
All units on my mark, prepare for battle. Get ready, old metal. That's the voice line, right? In combat, when Wispae from either side fall in battle, Legion effect progress increases. Once the progress bar is full, you gain an awakening. Comes with an exclusive capsule, Resurrection, Next Thing Doll. That's Miss Dolly that's just got trapped in the orb, but sure. Okay. When a unit is defeated, otherworldly spirits can increase the Legion effect progress. Progress is full, gain an awakening card to level up Towering Soul. Okay, and that's the only way to level you. Good to know. Are you melee or are you scatter attack on nearby? So I assume you want to be close. Okay, and this is what the fuck. That's a lot of dots. And these guys are literally the Minecraft slimes. So let's try this. Are they supposed to split in two upon death? That's not what I. That's did I misread something? Well, let's take you. Let's take you. Probably without that. High mobility melee unit that charges forward towards enemies and self-destructs. Okay, so that's what happened to me last time. An enemy Wispae killed by self-destruction also trigger explosions. Oh, so we get a chain reaction. Put to 2 primary souls upon death. Well, that clearly didn't happen, so I don't know. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, immediately clear the field with that. Let's go. Let's take another level up. Let's take spread. That wants to be used on you, and you want to be upgraded. What if you just have an army of these guys, just right off the bat, we just kill everyone? I feel like the bomber guys are like what what's I gonna say? The bomber guys are like the not HP. What's the word? OP. I again. Can you tell that I'm tired? I'm tired. Please send help. Yeah. Once again, what I said before. Yes, the Star Wars characters have a pass. Yes. Are you talking about gameplay pass or like lore pass? There is a distinction. Some characters have their gameplay pass matched up with lore. Some of them do not. Nope, the elements have no lore bearing whatsoever, other than just other than the fact that usually a character's attack are somewhat resemblant of what the element is, so like that's when they're aura farming, right? All the particle effects will be like that, but like nope, it can coincide with lore. It doesn't always coincide with lore. I mean, just for starters, not every pass is a playable pass right now. Like sometimes they go out of the way to make sure it does match, right? So like Acheron is Nihility instead of Punt or Destruction because the devs really wanted her to be lore accurate. But or like, you know, Cyrene's Remembrance, because of course Cyrene has to be Remembrance. But like, and like Swarovski's Isolation, but that just, you know, more or less a coincidence. I mean, not really, but also kind of is. But like, for example, and I guess Astral is Hunt, right? So like, some of them do match up, but some of them also don't. Like, for example, Black Swan is Nihility, not Remembrance, because Remembrance was on the past when Black Swan released, and Base Sparkle, like not Sparkly, like actual Sparkle is Harmony, and she ain't Harmony, my friend. Most characters, I'd say, don't follow the past, either because their past just don't exist, or just because when the devs decided to design the gameplay, they just decided so. Yeah, the elements mean nothing lore-wise. Give me one. Like, yeah. Is there a rhyme or reason to elemental assignment? Sort of. It's like it usually matches with their. No, they definitely do not react. But like, for example, there are stuff that are like specific to elements. So, for example, dots belong to only 4 of the elements, right? Only 4 of the elements can trigger dots naturally. And so, to synergize with that, basically all dot units are of the 4 elements of either physical, fire, wind, or lightning. Right? There are little mechanics, or like any character that wants to be able to have interaction with freeze, better be ice. But other than that, like, they don't interact with each other. Other than, I guess, Kafka can trigger all the dots, and I guess then you can stack dots on your dots. But like, that's not a built-in thing. That's a Kafka thing. So, yeah. Usually the element just gets assigned because the character's attacks look like a specific element. Right? Firefly is fire, because, yeah. Buto is physical, because freaking bullets are rather physical, I like to think. Freaking Japard is ice, because a will forged in ice never falters. Like, it's very vibe based. But it's mostly vibe based. At least that's what I feel like. Do we expect all the paths to be playable? They seem to be on the trend of having, starting from Aphorius, to be having one new pass every year. So, probably, is my guess. There. Who wants spread? Let's see. You want spread? Okay, there we go. You want freeze? So there's 2 freezes for you. Alright, let's keep going. Nice. Alright, we take another one of these. Alright, we'll keep going, I feel like. Bomb rush them even more. There we go. Alright, we take even more. There we go. Another one. Okay, these guys have way too many range stuff. Not even close. Say it with me. Not even close. Let's go with HP boost on our big guy. Let's take spread. Nice. We keep going. Oh, this is a bit cooked. Oh, never mind. We AoE the hell out of them. W. What's the bar graph? The amount of damage each type of unit does every battle. So let me just go through another round and show you. What the hell are these guys? These are too spread apart. These guys don't move. That's the issue. Okay, well, I got countered. As you can see, the bomber guys did 0 because they all got instantly nuked out of existence. The melee guys did 873 damage, and the big guy did 8,500. Well, clearly we just didn't bomb them enough. That's how the vice goes, right? Just when in doubt, more. It tells you which one is doing the best, so which one you should probably vertically invest in more. So like, yeah, see there, right? I can see that my bombs, when the enemies don't instantly kill them, do actually do a lot of damage. So I should be investing in more bombs. But could I just see that? I mean, no. I mean, usually yes. Right now, yes. But it can get really chaotic. And if it gets really chaotic, it's kind of hard to see. Like for example, the last game, right? The last round, like against Anaxa, it was kind of hard to see. Right. New strat. Okay, they have a lot of ranged guys. That's not great. But it's fine. They're in small groups. I can AoE them. Oh, unfortunate. Unlucky. The pickles? I mean, like cucumber pickles? Not really. Pickle onions? Like, general having things being pickled? I'm fine with that. I think any of these are particularly... I mean, I'll grab that one extra disc, I suppose. I mean, we physically can't lose this because we are on 2 hearts. Kimchi is good. Kimchi is good. Am I a picky eater? Depends. I used to be really picky when I was a child, but I say I'm less picky now. But like, there are some stuff that just if it doesn't look appetizing, I just wouldn't want to eat. But like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not that picky. We gotta cook here, but I think it's fine, right? Yeah, we're fine. Just that the DPS falls off a cliff after all the bomber guy dies. American friend visited Vietnam and barely ate anything? Oh, that's crazy. In the 9th year of the fictitious history, the Go Home Club proposed peace talks and invited for Robocon Magazine Club to meet at the entrance of the Graphia Academy. The Go Home Club peace talk escalated into armed conflict due to Phipps' betrayal, ultimately ending with the Go Home Club being ensnared. In fictitious history, it's called the For Robocon Magazine Club Base Camp Incident. But yeah, no, I think I can eat most stuff you'll find in like Asian, East Asian, Southeast Asian stuff. Well, if it has coriander, then or slash cilantro, whatever you call it. It's freaking yeah. Bean sprouts? I don't know. I don't know what this is a team for disliking them. But I don't know, I'm fine with those, but I'm just really not fine with like, okay, let's see, is that friend still in chat? No. But bean sprouts, I can't stand them in being in noodles because they look too similar to noodles, and if I try to pick up noodles, I pick up the bean sprouts. I'm like, no, I'm trying to have noodles, not bean sprouts. I don't want noodles in my bean sprouts. They're different textures. I want to bite into a noodle. I want to taste. If I want to eat bean sprouts, I want to be able to separately get them. Okay. Remember that other chatter that popped into chat like a half an hour ago? Yeah, that guy. Well, like, no, it's great. It's great when they're mixed. I'm like, what the fuck, are you crazy? We have had this conversation before. Freaking bean sprouts and noodles do not go together because I'm trying to. Exactly. Which is why whenever I get served noodles with bean sprouts, instead and for some miracle that they're not mixed, I just eat all the bean sprouts first, because if I eat all the bean sprouts, then there will be none left. Because I'm fine with eating them separately. I just cannot handle them being like eating them together with anything noodle like. Like, I'm ambivalent with them. I don't find them particularly delicious, but I also don't find them to be bad. But like, I just think that like, if I'm eating noodles, I want my noodles to feel like noodles. And I feel like it's not that hard of a thing to ask. Yeah, like, I don't know. Okay, to be fair, grassy, crunchy water can describe a lot of different vegetables. Anyways.
Soldiers of the Go Home Club, lay down your weapons. We Wispae are peace-loving. If you keep fighting, both sides will just end up losing. All troops, stand down, drop your weapons, and seize your attack. Tell me where Phipps went. Report! Go ahead. My liege, Phipps left a letter for you. The Cinderous Age, which what? Let me try to do it in my Phipps impression. The Cinderous Age was the most chaotic and brutal era.
That's why it's created the perfect conditions for heroes to shape the times, for times to forge heroes. But you, my liege, are simply too powerful, too charismatic. No matter what battlefield you're on, you breeze through to victory. No scheming, nail-biting finishes. There's no epic at all. You plan on using peace talk tactics. No more wars. Is this still the Sinner's Age? Broski just wants chaos, wants conflict, wants war. Holy. Freaking. Okay, I'm gonna make a reference that's like a bit bald knowledge, but like, freaking what the guy's freaking actual like freaking Hold'em Blood Feast. Freaking whatever. Feel free to search it up if you want. It's from some memes on the internet. Hold'em Blood Feast. There's a very specific meme I am referencing. And all I can say is that, well, at least the guy can now die in peace. I think it was part of like yeah, it was part of like several caricatures of like different types of politicians in the American Congress. And he was one of them. I'm not sure whether you can find the full image, but okay, if you find a picture of like actual colorized white man, that's not it. That's a different thing. It should be like a very like it should be a drawing of a guy on a wheelchair. Yeah, actual Hold'em Blood Feast behavior. Yep. Yep, that one. I mean, it's a caricature making fun of American politicians. Anyways, what's wrong with wanting peace? Peace talks are a part of history too. I knew you'd say that. But a peaceful history is just so boring. You pacifist. For Bubblegum Magazine Club has run out of troops. The true society shall bring the eternal age of chaos to Graphia Academy. That's everything. What did I say? Remember what I said earlier at the beginning of the event? What did I say? History fictionologist. Oh my god. Crazy work. The freaking ending motto sneaks in yet again. If my deduction is correct, Phibbs the Storyteller is a history fictionologist attempting to inscribe the Age of Chaos into famous historical paintings. If the history fictionologists were behind all of this, it would all make sense. Unfortunately, this also reveals another truth. The heroes are part of fictitious history. If Phibbs destroys the fictitious history again, we might disappear straight from history itself and won't be able to help you. But our familiarity with you and our trust in you are not made up. Just like how my Dromus is real. Take our Wispae soldiers and conquer the world. Is this event canon? Oh. 07. Yes. Events are canon. All flagship events are canon. Well. Okay. Take that with a pinch of salt.
all events are treated as if they happened. Sometimes how they fit in the timeline of events is a bit shaky. This Anaxa is a conjure being of his history fictionology, done powered by the power of Mrs., the Eon of the Enigmata. So yes, this Anaxa is not a real Anaxa. The real Anaxa is still in memorial form, chilling in the book right now. History is in your hands now. Leave it to me.
And that's when I finally get it. Why did I so easily accept the premise of the Age of Chaos? Why did I so readily trust Phibbs' account? It's because the academic puppets of the so-called Madame Pearl are themselves part of the fictitious history design. Fortunately, I've been keeping tabs on Phibbs. Once you return to the base camp, my scouts will report on its whereabouts. This final battle you'll have to handle on your own, my liege.
Thank you. You are the best strategist I could ask for.
May you return victorious, my liege.
Even within fiction, there exists truth, and your bond is enough to prove it. Now then, steel yourself for the final battle to end this age of chaos. All troops, prepare for the final battle. Legion Sweatshop Company unlocked. Why does that sound like some sort of like immoral third world exploitation scheme? Mysterious legion that values work and efficiency above all else, known for having the strictest hierarchy among all legions. Running a call center. Yeah, like Hakuda. Freaking do not redeem the gift card. Freaking. Bam, okay, we got the chat bubble. W. I haven't read the freaking thing in a while. Where's from our scouts? The True Society and the Basers seems to be holed up in the courtyard. Go get them. Let's see, okay, I'm not doxing any of my friends, right? Okay, good. It's been too long since I chatted with them on Star Rail. W. Anyways. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Undercover Wispae. I don't know, man. I think you might have just gotten baited. My liege, I'm an undercover agent left here by the strategist. I will hear you trap down Phibbs. Send word to all everyone's gathered together at base camp. You know, they changed that one girl in Chainville's dialogue. I don't know who you're referencing, but I'm guessing it's something to do with this. Whoa, it was not final, it was ratio. Okay, I guess, right. It's not just the people on Freud that like taking baths. All ratios also part of it. Ah, I see. Freaking... It's an ace angler, fair enough. In the 10th year of the fictitious history, Fumblecom Magazine Club spies tail the rebels and uncover the location of the main forces of both armies clash in the largest conflict yet at the Academy Atrium of the Graphi Academy. In fictitious history, this is called the Battle of the Worldbreaker Waves. Report to my liege. Thieves of the defecting Wispae vanished right here in front of these waves. I have no idea how the True Society hides in here, but I hope you can get to the bottom of this, my liege. That teacher would take a bath here. Huh? Is that something normal people can do? It's something he would do. Huh. Interesting. But 10 from you. Bathing is merely superficial, so you should say everything I engage in thinking. Here. Please watch out, something's coming. Oh, fucking god. What a fucking entrance. Under normal circumstances, that teacher you're familiar with was probably quite the imposing figure, but... he's pretty imposing right now. It's hard to imagine what kind of person would insist on imposing presence while bathing. I'm Professor Ratio. faculty advisor for the Truth Society. All this chit-chat is ruining my thinking. First lesson, learn what silence means.
Professor Horatio, we need to engage them now while we still have the upper hand.
Shush! That will be 100 points from you. Base Horatio. Is violence the only way you know how to settle things? What are you, a bunch of cavemen? I think they might be. I don't know. I think they might just be, you know, less aesthetic and all. Rather than wasting time on that, why not join me in bathing in this masterpiece and devote more time to thinking? I think they're less Oni and more dragon, but yeah. The fictitious history, the way to unify the world, they're not even the dirt of myself. What? You're inviting me to base with you? Is that what I meant? It's astonishingly dumb. I've changed my mind, now I'll end this conversation, which I find utterly foolish, in a dignified manner. Trailblazer, let's get it over with. All units, on my mark, prepare for battle. Alright, let's sign it. Has an exclusive capsule, Wispae Treasure. That's a lot of words I'm not reading. At the start of each turn, the Wispae Treasure increases the Legion effect progress based on the arrangement of Wispae on the field. Oh goddammit, I actually do have to read it. So, laborers give adjacent, conference leaders give row and column. Supervisors give... Okay. Oh, that seems good. The Sweatshop Company possesses special capsules called the Wispae Treasure. Wispae Treasures increase the Legion effect progress at the start of each cycle based on the placement of Wispae on the field. Energetic rewards when progress bars full. Alright, so we got... Okay. We can't move those. Okay, what do you do? Range. Okay, you're ranged, and your defense side melee. So you should be here, and you should be... I guess I could just do this, and that charges too. So yeah, we have what? The freaking... What is this? Class unity we have here. The lower class, the middle class, and the upper class. Alright, well, let's do this. Proletariat and the bourgeoisie, how, yeah, it's spelled like, bourgeoisie. It came from the French bourg, which means like city. It's actually French. It's not English. It's French. And someone from the city would be a bourgeois. And some I agree that it's worse. You see, right? As someone that lives in the English-speaking part of Canada, especially the western part of it, I am legally obliged to banter with the Quebecois given any opportunity. And then, so yeah, it's someone from the city is a bourgeois, and then if you're trying to be a bit like sassy towards it, it'll be bourgeoisie. Oh yeah, same as someone from oh yeah, Bami, isn't that like Vietnamese spaghetti? I mean, I think where I once lived in Beijing, we're like a few kilometers off from the Summer Palace, which the English and the French may have done a little bit of arson to that 160 years ago. Yeah, fun times. Wait, what are you? Are you range was high attack? Okay, sure. You are on the back as well. Not all Fontaniers, but always Fontaniers. So true. What the hell is the attack from the freaking bourgeoisie? They just freaking summon lasers from the sky. So we got the freaking bourgeoisie, the intelligentsia, and the freaking and the proletariat. Okay, so let's try this. Alright. It's probably better for me to just put more people here, but it's fine. Let's stack this up. Like, technically, wouldn't it be better if I do this? It's fine. We can explore that later. Oh no. Okay, it seems like leveling them counts. Yes, you did tell me that last stream, actually. Or was it the stream before? Honestly, like I said, the streams are starting to blend together. Yeah, but then, alright, you learn that Vietnam uses a lot of French cooking techniques. I mean, yeah, makes a certain degree of sense. I mean, talk as much trash as you want about the French. They do know how to cook stuff. Yeah, a lot of food is actually from the New World. Tomatoes is from the New World, right? I think corn is definitely. Potatoes are. Well, you don't even have to start with chocolate. I mean, chili pepper is. Like a lot of stuff you find in Chinese cuisine as well. It's just from the New World. The Columbian Exchange is one of the best things that could have happened to the global culinary scene. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but like a lot of food that you just wouldn't expect to have come from the Americas, but yeah, no, they did, which means our ancestors from 500 years ago just didn't have those things. And that's crazy to think about. Like, it just doesn't exist anywhere, like, accessible to them. Like, in the whole country. It's wild. Like, a lot of food is a lot more recent than you expect. Like, pizza was popularized in Italy, like, really popularized in Italy and beyond, in, like, starting in the 1860s. Oh yeah, the French do have, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, of course everyone knows how to cook. I'm not saying, like, oh, like, people didn't know how to cook when the French arrived, but, like, they do have a good system of which, yeah, like, like, they'd have a good system that if you want to start, like, culinary school, you would use systems off of them. Oh yeah, yeah. The when I was, because I do try to go for proficiency on foods, so I do look at some of the dishes, and I mean, not long food looks good. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Yeah. Ah, tortillas and all that. Yeah, fire. God, talking about food while I still haven't had food yet today. Fish tacos. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh. Fun. God, I'm getting so hungry. We're buying all the capitalists. I mean, not for food. I mean, yeah, they don't look as great, but like I think they're still like. I think they're still fine when it comes to tasting them, but like, yeah, but like you have to realize, Not Cry is based on Northern Europe, and like, no shade to the Northern European countries, but like. There is some truth in the European stereotype that the further south you go, the better the food is. Because I mean, it's just part of the fact that like there's just better ingredients the further south you go, because more crops will grow. Ooh, what the hell? Let's put that there. This. Let's begin the battle. Lokedo. Okay. Tang, what is that? Oh, borscht. I mean, I'm like, what the hell is a luosong tang? Okay, I know the Slavic name for it. Okay, borscht. Okay, borscht is pretty good. It's pink and red like over here. Fair. Let me see. Wikipedia just shows me the Slavic version, so I don't know. Because I think I heard of it, but like I don't think I've had it. Or at least I don't remember having it. Alright, keep fighting. Hong Kong style borscht. Borscht. Let's see. Let's just go to Google Images. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I see that's tomato base. Alright, pretty good. Looks good. Plop you here or here? Here. Or actually maybe here then. No, here. By the way, I've not been looking at the screen these past few battles, so I don't even know how well I'm scaling against these guys. It seems like it's going pretty well. Oh, don't mind if I do. See, soups are good to eat, it's easy to make, filling, and yeah, that's fair enough. Soup is pretty good. I don't know. Soup is like pretty good, and I recognize that, but like sometimes I just don't really like having soup because I don't know, they feel a bit too watery, and I like eating solids. Oh, what the hell's happened? Seems to have worked pretty well though. Whatever that was. They seem to have a lot of range, but just not a lot of AoE. Okay, sure, I guess. Attack for you, attack for you. HP for you. Attack for you. I don't really know what am I supposed to do with all these buffs. Carrot, potato, celery plus whatever meat plus whatever spices. Fair enough. I don't really like celery, but I guess that's just a personal preference thing. Oh, we're on cycle 14 already. Pretty good. Okay, getting way too many options. Freaking. Oh, a maximum of 9 Wispae unit can be placed. I was unaware of this. Okay, well, I guess we sell. Sell, sell, sell. You need one stock to come in like that? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, was that cycle 16? I thought that was cycle 15. Whoops. Okay, that's still only level 8 though, so we're still missing something clearly. In the 10th year of the fictitious history, the Battle of the Worldbreaker Waves came to a close with the True Society's crushing defeat. With Robocall Magazine's club as the starting point, the Trailblazers accomplished an unprecedented feat in the Graphia Academy's history. Is that finally over? Well, I'm off to take a shower. Bye.
You useless fool! I'll erase you too!
Wait, before you go enjoy the hot spring, Professor, could you leave some words of wisdom for posterity? Go take a bath! Damn. Rachel's like you haven't based in too long. You smell filthy. If everyone's enjoying the bus and everyone is without clothes, and those without clothes or armor cannot step onto the battlefield. Now, right here, like, just make everyone naked, and they can't fight a war anymore. I don't know what to say to that. If we'd done this from the start, wouldn't a peaceful world without war have been achieved automatically? The Greeks have entered the chat. You know what? It's in character for Stell to actually think it makes sense. No, there's something way more important here. Pearl the Wise are back. Impossible! I've already erased Pearl the Wise from the fictitious history, so you cannot be here. Wait, you're the real Pearl? Oh, damn. Damn, caught. In your setup, that Pearl the Wise is my academic puppet, and she's been faithfully uploading all her findings to me, so I'm crystal clear on everything that's happened here. Yeah, that feels like a critical flaw in your plan, my guy. Creates a character that actually just sends all of that data to the CEO that is very much going to care about shit going down in freaking Graphia Academy. Okay, yeah, I'll let you show us your Steven Universe stuff. So that's what the Pearl of the Wise meant by "she'll be back soon." She probes through the knowledge boundaries of fictitious history and deduces your true identity all on her own. A history fictionologist trying to sneak the concept of the Age of Chaos into an immortal masterpiece, right? Well, that's right. Can I really rewrite history? Most of what we know and understand about history come from historical artifacts that have survived to this day. If you were to hide the fictitious history within the masterpiece, it would reforge people's cognition of history. That's a violation of plain Arcadia law. You think nobody's caught on to your little scheme? I stoked the flames of war, weaving schemes and alliances, and yet in the end I fell to the Trailblazer's hand, unable to realize my Age of Chaos. You only have yourself to blame for fearing me. Fearing is my apocryphal history. You're wrong. Actually, I quite like your apocryphal histories. They're absurd enough, unbound by orthodox narratives. I appreciate their unreality, but I cannot condone this kind of fakery and switcheroo nonsense. It completely undermines the charm of apocryphal histories. Phipps, do you see now? You're the one who's afraid of apocryphal histories. You get exactly what a shoddy history fictionologist deserves. As for you, Trailblazer, you'll have the CEO's gratitude. After that, the Worldbreaker waves will be completely reinstated. The ancient pigments will return to their painting, and they will thank you for the peace you brought them. Thank you, my liege. You're the unifier of the world. No, Pearl, in the 10th year of the fictitious history, the Age of Chaos came to an end. The Trailblazer unified the world. It is known in the fictitious history as the armistice of Graphia Academy. The end. Are we gonna roll credits? No rolling credits. Wispae War Saga complete. Wait, so Pearl the Wise is not Pearl. No, I think didn't she explicitly say that in like yellow text right off the bat? In like the first dialogue. She's like, I am not Pearl. Okay, but okay, yeah. But so, anyways, Pearl the Wise is not Pearl. Pearl the Wise is a creation of this fictitious history, along with the other characters. Alright, Wispae War Saga, Epilogue. Speak with Fibs. Optional speak with Pearl. Time passes and something seems to be stirring in a Graphia Academy. Let's hear how Fibs will spin. Explain this one. Pearl.
I pride myself on having studied Raphael's artwork quite extensively, but every time I see it, I'm just as awestruck as I was the first time. You'll be sticking around for long, so is there anything else you want to ask me? How are the fictional heroes doing? They were just fictional constructs created by the history of fictional technologists using their memories. They no longer exist. Even if they won't make it in the history books, they're all part of your own unique personal history. If you miss them, you should go visit those real friends of yours. I'm sure they miss you too. Yeah, let me just go visit and ask them real quick, yeah. You can just go back to Amphorius. Yep, alright. I mean, I guess there is the quote-unquote final page that in the book that we can go back to, I suppose. Why is Phipps the storyteller still here? Player Katie has specific laws to punish it. But seeing as how you've already stopped most of its criminal activities, why don't you let it do some volunteer work here? At least the story it tells is pretty intriguing. Goddamn. Okay, sure. So what's a true story? History fictionologists are a bunch of slippery operators who disguise themselves as different people with different identities, lurking in the shadows of history to seize control of how it's told. That Phipps was once human, and his rap sheet was, extensive. He wrote Graphia Academy's history, turning it into the private fictitious History Higher Institute, and naming himself the founding dean. It's no easy feat to modify world-breaker waves, but during the Phantasmagoria, supplicants have the potential to shape and imaginate the art, which is probably why you were used. Okay, I don't have any other questions. I've only heard about it through the grapevine. I'm quite interested in your practical prowess on the battlefield. If you're up for it, why not head back to the base camp and take a look? There might be a few new historical stories waiting for you. I'll take my leave. Oh, and there she goes. Alright, Phipps, what the hell's up?
My liege, you're finally back! Something big just happened in fictitious history after Bubblecom Magazine Club unified the world.
Wait, didn't the Security Bureau haul you off?
I haven't actually accomplished anything, neither good nor bad. Madame Burr let me off easy. She hopes I can volunteer at Graphic Academy as a storyteller to tell more stories, good ones.
Would 60k be enough to brute force Alama Bloom Crab Show Boss? Like 60k DPS to not bloom? Like don't use Dendro against it? Like is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, do you have a method of quickly triggering all the blooms? Also, that is one hell of a team. What is Bina doing there? Bina is contributing nothing to the team. I do not believe Lunar Bloom. Actually, wait. Can you? I mean, okay. Here's the thing. You can use Lunar Bloom to trigger off the things and summons, but the problem is, Bina is very single target. Like she has no AOE in her charge attack. So you're gonna have some trouble getting 6 C's to go up. Either way, I feel like 60k it's rough. Yeah, Burgeon probably works, but like, did it work quickly or did it work eventually? That's the difference. Because I don't know. I just I Lava bloomed it. I Nilu bloomed it. Okay, it was painful. Then 60k is not enough. I think 60k is probably around the DPS you want to clear the crab with show. Okay, but tell me, how is Bina improving your team? Does your Bina improve your team at all here? No, it doesn't, because you have to spend field time in Columbina, and that's just a less damage than your Kanish. Probably. Hopefully that's less damage than your Kanish. If Solo Not Cry Columbina is out DPSing your Kniech, then there's a problem. Xingqiu is much better than Columbina in this case, I feel like. Because at least the Hydra application should be on. Actually, no, wait. How does Xingqiu work with Kniech? Does he work? Yes or no? I was assuming this sees you're not unfielding Kniech. Okay. If you're not unfielding Kniech, how are you getting the burdens? Like, I don't know. But Farina would be so much better than Columbina. And it would not be particularly close. You don't have Farina. Okay, well, cooked. Like, no, but like, Columbina is contributing nothing to your team. You're not, like... If you expect Columbina to speed up your clear, in the best case scenario, it might save you like 5 seconds in the run, and that's like if you reset it a billion times. And like I don't think 5 seconds is gonna matter for you if you're doing 60k DPS. Like 60k DPS is about the DPS you want to have if you're trying to clear the boss with the show. Yeah, the Abyss was Sigma Jigs, yeah, the Wild Hunts. I mean, fair enough, but like, it was a better Kniech team, right? Did you prefer that with this Kniech team? Like this exact Kniech team. Okay, yeah, okay, but, yeah, you're doing, okay. Realize, right, the DPS check for the crab is not gonna be significantly better than those Wild Hunt people, and you have less than half of your DPS. So, I'm just saying. I am just saying. Maybe reconsider your team choices. Yeah, it was the issue with Xingqiu. I guess, but like, I don't know, just like, I don't know, there has to be a better option than Columbina, because I really don't think Columbina is really contributing anything at all in that team. Right? Like, there has to be like something in there that would help. Yeah, you can put anyone on Noblesse, that doesn't matter. You can put anyone on Noblesse. Like, it doesn't matter. It's fair. But I'm just saying, like, since you asked myself on the team, I'm just gonna be honest with you in that I don't really believe it. Wait, hold on. 60 DPS against which difficulty? Because I forgot that you are not a. What do you mean lower turtle? What does that mean? No, I'm talking about like, if you're fighting the crab, I presume you're prepping for some Stygian stuff. What's Stygian difficulty? Oh wait, is the crab gonna show up in Abyss? Okay, if the crab's gonna be in Abyss crab, then you might have a shot. just because the defense requirement on Abyss is much lower. I was talking about Stygian. Then you might have a shot, but still not gonna be pretty. But you'll have a shot. Yeah. Okay, 60 DPS might be enough, but it's still gonna be rough just because I don't know. It depends on your other half. If you have 2.5 minutes to clear the crab, you definitely can do that. If you need to clear the crab in 1 minute, then you'll get cooked. Anyways, let me continue reading the line. Not another one from the fictitious history, right? Don't worry, what I'm cooking up is purely apocryphal histories. It's not going to replace the official records. After all, I need to cook up a whole backstory for you so you'll feel like a proper commander when you're leading those Wispae troops. My liege, rest assured this fictitious history is a brand new version you've never heard before, and I'm regale you with a tale. A century after its founding, the peace brought by the armistice of Graphia Academy was shattered by a ship that fell from the sky. What the fuck is this? Genshin Impact? This marked a turning point from prosperity to decline, known as a sail from beyond in the fictitious history. Why is... Hold on. Arlen? When's the last time Arlen's been seen? Okay. And why is Heard of the Demon Lord from Beyond? Whoa, this is Graphia Academy? Where is the Graphia artwork? Arlen, quick, drag your feet and keep up. Demon Lord's aid Arlen. My liege, charging straight into enemy formations is way too dangerous. Please wait for me. This fictitious history is a bit too fictitious. The Civil War's been put to rest, so I figured I should give you a worthy opponent. This time it's an invasion by the alien Demon Lord. Oh, just step off the ship. I already found the perfect opponent to test out the simulated universe. Cooked. Cooked. We're gonna get grab back to SCU for another, 3 years. Demon Lord aid Arlen, prepare for battle. Yes, my liege. Looks like the Age of Chaos isn't over yet. My liege, let's get ready to set out right away. Alright. Bam. Bam. Alright, well, last battle and then we'll be ending stream because I'm getting really tired and I really need some food and it's 9 in the morning. Your fault for bringing up food, by the way. I'm blaming you. Yes. Alrighty, what's our breakfast? I don't know. Here's the thing, right? It's, functionally, it's not breakfast. It's functionally dinner for me. I don't know, I'll either order some food or I will make some spaghetti for myself. All-time best record, 0 cycles. Oh, so these are just infinite mode? Okay, infinite mode, sure. Do we get a pick? We don't get... Oh, we do get a pick. Let's just run the freaking class warfare thing. Spaghetti was what? Marinara Bolognese? And, I think we now have meatballs. We were out of meatballs earlier. From a jar. Because at this hour, I cannot be bothered to start from scratch. Okay, it's not a struggle meal. It actually tastes really good. I actually am pretty good at making spaghetti this way. Like, you say it's a struggle meal, it actually tastes pretty good. Like, I actually then, fine-tune it to my taste. So what if it's from a jar? Well, like, what about it? Like, it's not like I'm just dumping it right onto spaghetti. I'm still I'm still going to like freaking put the sauce in a pan and freaking and frying it in oil a little bit. But yeah, I would have a pan, put some oil in there, heat it up, add a sauce in, add some salt. Used to add sugar, but I feel like I should probably do a bit with less carbs. And then add some cheese, some meatballs, fry it for a few minutes while I get the spaghetti cooking in the other pot. And then once that's ready, I put the spaghetti into the sauce and freaking basically stir fry it for a little bit. And then yeah, okay. Honestly, okay, sure, it's not the complete way to like from scratch to finish to make spaghetti, but like I feel like this is about like I've seen Italian people going like that. Yeah, this is fine. This is if you're like strapped for time, this is fine. Like it's still perfectly acceptable. I'm not breaking spaghetti into two. Like the end result is, it does genuinely taste good. They get pissy if you're being stupid with food. Oh. It better be for an actual reason than not just because you felt like it. So that fits into the pan. You need a bigger pan then. That's the solution. Or if it's like a pot of water, then you just let the water like soften it. Yeah, okay, you fry the spaghetti dry. Okay, yeah, use a big enough pan. Like I don't know, man. That's what I had to say about it. So I don't know. Okay, I'm like, yeah, okay, you still need to add some water in it, otherwise the spaghetti will like literally start to char. Okay, no, but like when I say char, right, I don't mean like slightly I mean like turn into carbon. Like not char as in like, oh, it's a little bit charred on the side. Not like as in you are now eating a black piece of carbon. You do need to add some water in there. Like if you have no water, it will legitimately just like it's cooked though. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good char. If you don't add any water, it will not look like that. Well, yeah. Also that, like, I'm saying this because I'm like, this is reminding me of a few times where I did end up not paying as much attention as I should have, and end up with some burnt spaghetti, and that's bad. But usually I'm good with my food, but like that only happened like once in like, at this point probably yeah, I definitely made spaghetti 3 digits amount of times. We burned the skin, but the meat was still raw? Yeah, that's especially yikes if it's chicken. Yeah, the pan is too hot, and so then, yeah, that's fair. Am I already taking a L? Like, in freaking, what is this? Cycle 5. Okay, this is not gonna go well. Yeah, what's your struggle meal? Let's hear it. Japanese curry block plus another kind of ramen plus fried pork sandwich from the vending machine. Throw away the bread. Okay, it didn't sound that sad until that last part. Okay, I think I might just be cooked here. But the savior many a night. That's fair. Honestly, if there is a sandwich vending machine near my dorms, I would use that a lot as well. We have microwaves in our dorms, and we have vending machines at the front desk of our like dorm building. Pretty nice if I just feel like I need some sugar, because I haven't eaten food in too many hours. I just go there and get like a chocolate bar. Yeah, we also have some in the academic buildings as well. But like, I don't think we have one that sells sandwiches. It's just the typical snacks and drinks you'll find in a vending machine. Really, really good spicy chicken sandwich? Okay, yeah, and then you're making me even more hungry. God damn it. Ah. Cause that cookie dough ice cream. Okay, you're just trying to freaking get my appetite up at this point. Like, what the fuck? No, okay. I'm simply requesting for like. I'm simply telling you that right now, like my appetite has gone way too high. I do not wish for it to be reduced to 0 either. I am planning to have food after, but like I just say like if you mention food too much, I would feel like eating food more than streaming. If you start talking about medical problems, they will actually reduce to 0. And I will go probably 20 hours without eating food. Alright, I think we're good here. Alright, 07. Cycle 11. Pretty good. This is not where we got to in the Genshin event as well. See, that's crazy. This past few weeks, I've had several periods of like 20 or so hours where I just haven't had food. Because I've just been pretty busy. So, yeah. Fun. It ends at 12, really? I think I got to 11. Or 12. I can't remember. I don't remember. But okay, you mean after? I didn't try after. I just infinite is 12. True. Maths, quick maths. Do we have to run it back once? I think we might have to run it back once. All right, well let's. Okay, well fine. We're running it back once. So I'm just gonna start with the starters thing. Alright. Much less thinking that needs to be involved here. Remember when I said that this stream should last less than 3 hours? That was good times. Yeah, it's only a little more, but the point is that 3 hours was supposed to be a very very safe guess. Like before I said 3 hours, I was gonna say like 2.5 hours. Also, not even close. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Anyways. Oh, frick. Okay, no, we're fine. I'm sender to your stream time estimate. It's fine. My stream time estimations were never accurate anyways. Wispae was outside interference. My estimate for my stream lengths is just about as accurate as my estimate for when I will start stream. That is to say, not that high. Can I get more archer upgrades? Oh, there we go. Ooh, I think I want to be cooked here. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Not even close. Investing in my archers was a good choice. Good question. I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Not streaming. I have to commute back to campus. Fair enough. Right. There we go. We love ourselves some archery. Yeah, the guy just died on the way to the archers. I love archers. Bam. Oh god, no, they got range people that can target my archers. Okay, we might be cooked. Okay, no, never mind, maybe the archers gave us enough advantage. Nope, did not. Yeah, these capitalists are actually the bane of my existence. Oh, 1%. Kanto class. Nice. Take that. The archers must live. Let's go. Oh god, the capitalists are back. Oh, the bourgeoisie are back. Yeah, the bourgeoisie just butchers this build. Because they start targeting from the back. Ooh, okay, back to full health. Let's go. Supposed to only do 2 days of Mandarin to the Kanto, but the Mandarin class didn't have enough students. What? Damn. That's crazy. In this day and age, Mandarin class does not have enough students? Oh, cooked. Business Mandarin gets less students than HSK. Fair enough, I suppose. Oh god, okay. Oh god, not a bomb burst. Okay. I feel like this run might be rapidly approaching its end, but I see that cycle only goes up to 16, so maybe I just have to survive one. Okay, I don't think that's happening. For whatever reason, I think I'm getting outscaled. I think I'm getting outscaled hard. Yes, that is Herda. Okay, yeah, we're cooked. Alright, Jover. I think that this thing only goes up to 16. But, so I think going up to 16 is about as far as you can get, so I'm happy with that. I mean, I got to the last stage, and it does say 16, so there we go. There we go, there's all the rewards. W, alright. Let's go through the achievements, shall we? Matchless, defeat all your opponents in the club showdown. All units, stand by, unlock all abilities in the battalion build-up. W. Honestly, it's fine to be mocked by Herda. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is unimitable beauty. Madame Herda is unrivaled genius. True. Yep. Events give achievements because they are replayable. At least the flagship ones, they're replayable. Yes. Again, I forgot how you access those, but they are replayable. Yes. Does that what I said extend to the Herda? What I said, the three things I said are literally what the mini Herdas chant to big Herda. Freaking Herda, the Eon of Self-Glaze. Anyways, do you believe we are rapidly approaching the end of the stream? I am feeling starving and exhausted, so I do not feel like it'll be good for me to extend the stream much further. So yeah, I guess with the stream, we have pushed our 5-night streak of streaming to 21.5 hours. When's the last time I did this? I think that's from the reading week break I got in February, I think, mid-February. And the time before that has to be winter break around Christmas. Well, guess what? This was probably not going to even be the last one this month, because towards the end of this month, I'm going to have another one of these streaks after I do all my finals. So, yeah. Anyways, the plan for the stream ahead of the stream schedule plan ahead of us is we don't get a spring break, but every semester we do get a midterm, like 3-day to a week break. And summer break is about to start. That's because the university here is just has a long summer in which they try to cram 2 summer terms in. And if you don't take summer courses, like I do, you get off at April 20-something. That's when summer break starts. And it goes all the way to September. Yep, late April to early September. Like September 3rd-ish, 2nd-ish. Like each... That's a third of a year. 4 months. Basically 4 months. 4 months plus like a week or two. Okay, so that they can fit in 2 summer terms that are each 2 months. No, it's like the very end of April to the very beginning of September. So it's functionally 4 months plus a week and a little bit. It also depends on when my finals end. My finals are all crammed into the first week of the 2 final weeks. Well, basically all crammed into it. Of the 4, 3 are in the first week, and the last one I have a little bit of liberty at scheduling, so I scheduled it early to get out of the way. So I'm having summer break early by like almost a week because of how I scheduled it. Aren't I supposed to be getting an internship or something? I'll be so thrilled this semester and so exhausting that I ain't got the time to apply for any of those, so it's cooked. And also it's hard to plan around having trips in the summer and all that. But yeah. Like, ideally, yes, but given my circumstance this past semester, no. Yeah. I've been way too exhausted over the past 4 months. 3 months. Will be 4 months. To want to exhaust myself more. True. But yeah. Anyways. Schedule ahead. In 2 nights' time, we'll be back. We're skipping 1 night. Okay, maybe not necessarily 2 nights. Either Tuesday late evening when the patch drops, or Wednesday evening, all Pacific time. All Pacific North America time. Like, I'll stream the new patch in Genshin, do Linnea polls, and building Linnea, which involves farming the world boss and local specialties, which you can't pre-farm, so that'll be fun. And anything else that I feel like doing at the beginning of the patch, and there will be, what there will not be is questing. I will not be doing the story quest, I will not be doing the world quest. The story quest will happen next weekend, and the world quest will happen when I'm done with my finals. And after that weekend, where I do the Linnea story quest, it will be my finals week, so there will only be 1 stream somewhere in there where I cover the event. That will end before I get to stream again after. So I kind of have to do it. It'll be a very quick one, and depending on my final score, you might sound, you might hear that I sound very defeated, but it's fine. It's fine. If that happens, you know what happens, and you don't have to ask. And yeah, and then after the finals are over, no. It will be in the middle of my finals week. So if I sound defeated, that's because I might have bombed the finals or 2 before. Like, yeah, my finals are very much scattered. Thanks. I hope so. True. But yeah. On the 20th, I'll be done with my finals. So either on the 20th or the 21st, I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming again, and I'll definitely be streaming on the 21st because that's when Star Road 4.2 drops. So we'll be back on another like 12-hour grind through the quest. And on top of that, we got the World Quest in Genshin, and Spiral Abyss, and Stygian Onslaught. I think Stygian Onslaught comes out on the 22nd. No, wait. No, not on the 22nd. It will come out during my finals week. The week before that. Yeah, the week before that. So yeah, Stygian Onslaught, Abyss, World Quest on Genshin, and also any events that will pop up then. If I don't think there will be because of Stygian Onslaught, but I don't know. And then Star Rail, right? Mainline Quest plus new flagship event, and also polling for Silver Pro Max. And if I somehow have extra polls, which I don't know, is that likely? Probably not. Yeah, it's just Stygian Onslaught and Abyss and that one event, because Stygian Onslaught fills the gap for the 2nd and 3rd week events. So yeah. But yeah, on Star Rail, yeah. New quest, polling and building Soulwolf Pro Max. I think you might have been able to tell that I might be a fan of Soulwolf, so I'm very excited. And again, if I somehow have extra polls, I'll dump it on Evan Asia, but it's probably not gonna get Evan Asia, let's be honest. And yeah, and there'll be probably the new whatever the new flash event for that is. I do believe
不朽之道。
that the Sorrow stream will be this Friday. So by the time I do Linear Story Quest stream, I will be able to get my thoughts on that. At what point this credit card shows up? Let's do some math here, because I'm not spending any money for Amnesia. Yep, because the patch is 4 weeks long, and it will be 2.5 weeks into the patch. Yep, should be this upcoming Friday, if the math is right. Yeah, that sounds right, given that the patch releases on the 21st. I mean, you can watch the stream from Hong Kong. I would definitely be on Bilibili. What do you mean the next part? Like the Star Wars stream? No. Like the Star Wars dev stream. Okay. Not my stream. The dev stream is on the 10th. The patch comes out the 21st. I probably should have clarified that. But yes, anyway, so yeah, anyways, let's count. We have around 47 pity. 75 is soft. We have 56 polls. 47 plus 56, 103? So, if we lose a 50-50, I'll have to spend some of this Undying Starlight, and I have, by that point, I should have 45 polls from here. Okay, yeah, it should be a very easy, Yeah, I already did that part of the mental math. So, that gets me to 140-ish pity, so that plus 2 more weeks of dailies and weeklies should give plenty of breathing space to get Sorolf. So yeah, no credit card will show up. The only part of the credit card that will show up is this, because this will be over by then, but I'm not doing that on stream. So yeah. Credit card will not show up on stream. I'm pretty confident about that. And yeah. So yeah, we'll be back with Linnea polls in
我会一直守护下去。
2 to 3 days ish. I mean, it's kind of hard to count days because I'll be streaming at just fundamentally different time because I'll be at dorms, so I wouldn't be streaming in the early morning. Are we good for Linnea? More than good for Linnea. Trust. I lost the 50-50 on Zibai, and I currently have... I have enough pulls for soft pity.
一剑不朽之道。
And I've had enough pulls for soft pity for a while, so... Probably have enough for hard pity even, so... Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I do have 90 pulls. I just haven't counted it all. So I don't know for sure, but it should be fine. And worst case scenario, I check a little bit of Star Glitter and it's whatever. I'm pretty sure I have more than 90 pulls add together. Because again, it's all in the form of Primo Gems. So all I know is I have 5-digit Primo Gems. Plus a bunch of polls I've gotten from, like, monthly reset and all that. So, like, I don't know. Shrugs. But 90 polls should be doable. But, like, yeah. Either way, I feel like, I'm pretty sure I'm just on track to get Linnea Day 1. There's also a new map, but, like, okay, even if I... Okay, you have to realize, right? If I can hit soft pity on day 1... that means I'm 100% able to hit hard pity by the end of the patch, simply on the fact that I have Walk. So I get in total 150 primos a day times 21. That's enough. Right? And that's not even counting stuff like Abyss and Suji and everything else.
明晰本兮，
So
以戒
I just do want to make sure I get Linnea day 1, but yeah, if I don't get Linnea day 1, like yeah, if I somehow spend all the primo gems, that's not enough. I just chuck a little bit of Star Glitter. It's no big deal. But yeah, that's we're 100% getting Linnea. 100%, 1000%.
不朽之道，
And I also am just as sure that credit cards will not be needed. Yep, and also unlike Starro, I just refreshed my Vulcan on Genshin, so a few days ago. So also don't need to use my don't need to use my credit card for a long time. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, I think it's time to do my outro. I'll be back in 2 or 3 days time, or like more precisely, like 36-ish hours to 60-ish hours. Time, because again, right, I'll be streaming at
明晰
probably
本兮，
9-ish in the evening, if it's on Tuesday. And maybe around that, or a bit earlier, if I do stream on Wednesday. But yeah, I'll be back then, and until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your good day, night, morning, evening, wherever you are, and I hope you have a take care, drink some water, hydration check, posture check. Yeah, of course, Alex will be live. If I get everything in order quickly enough, I might be able to raid him again. But also, my my dorm setup does take 3 trillion years to update the game, which means that the patch will go live at 8, and I probably will have to go live at the earliest 8:30 Pacific time. But yeah, I'll be there then, and I'll catch you then. Until then, take care, posture check, hydration check, take a stretch, and yeah, I'll see you then. It's been a fun streak of streaming. Goddamn, I need some
我会一
rest.
直守护下去。
Hydrogen check. I hope your water has hydrogen in it. Otherwise, you might want to get that checked out. And yeah. So that being said, hope 07. -1 chatter.
明晰本兮，
Alright,
以戒
we'll be back in 36-ish hours. See ya.